What's up, you insane people? The Insane Black Kid is here, and bringing him out another reaction video. This time we're gonna react to Death Battle's Dragonzord versus Mechagodzilla. Yeah, I'm more familiar with Mechagodzilla than I am with Dragonzord. I heard of Dragonzord. I heard the Power Rangers and stuff. I've seen his design and everything. I'm more familiar with Mechagodzilla because, well, I'm a big Godzilla fan. I have like almost all the movies. I watch all the films. I've seen all the Mechagodzilla films. And the one they're using this version is Kiryu, as they call it. Weird ass name. We're just gonna call him Mechagodzilla. I think they went the right choice to call him just Mechagodzilla. They went with this one because it's the most powerful, which makes more sense. And you know, because Showa Godzilla is kind of pale in comparison to Super Mechagodzilla, which killed Godzilla, only to be revived by Rodan. Spoilers, sorry guys. Well, Super Mechagodzilla was the one closest to killing Godzilla. Kiryu has yet to do that. Kiryu has the most updated version. He has the most powerful weapons on there. He has the absolute cannon, I know that. Well, I like his design. It looks more similar to the original Godzilla, which was my favorite design. The original Mechagodzilla, I mean. That's my favorite design. I just like how menacing it looks. But Kiryu is pretty cool. It's like how they managed to make him like a cool homage to it. Anyway, let's see this death battle.
Fun fact, did you know 66% of men lose their hair by age 35? Well, maybe not
I
so
didn't
fun,
know.
but Hims is here to help as the one-stop shop for hair loss, skincare, and sexual wellness for men.
That's
Hims connects you
amazing.
with real doctors and medical-grade solutions to treat hair loss. It's real easy to get started. Death Battle viewers can get a trial month of Hims for just $5 right now while supplies last.
Hims.
See website for full details and safety information. This could cost hundreds from a typical pharmacy. Go to forhims.com/deathbattle. That's forhims.com/deathbattle. forhims.com/deathbattle.
/death battle, everybody.
Whether they are benevolent deities or harbingers of doom, dragons are freaking awesome.
Hell yeah!
Yep.
Especially the robot kind, like the Dragonzord, piloted by the Green Power Ranger.
And Kiru,
Yep.
the dangerous and mysterious Mechagodzilla.
He's
Mechagodzilla.
Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death
A death battle. Here we go.
After being stuck in a garbage can for 10,000 years, the evil Rita Repulsa was understandably pretty pissed. So, she decided to destroy the world. Hey, I'd be mad too, but that's a hell of a hot take.
And so Earth's
Yeah.
guardian, Zordon, put a plan into motion. 5 heroic teenagers would defend the planet with their Dinozords. They
I remember
were
the theme
Mighty
song too.
Morphin
Go go Power
You'd think
Rangers!
a bunch of kids in spandex would have a tough time fighting an ancient witch, but they got used to taking
Yeah.
out her weekly monsters pretty quick. Like a normal 9 to 5, just with giant robots.
Yep, it reminds me of
Rita
Ultraman.
had a plan. If her creatures could not defeat
I
the
feel like
heroes,
Ultraman.
she would create her own ranger.
The Green Ranger, along with his robo
Green
reptile,
Ranger's
the
Tommy Oliver.
Dragonzord.
Dragonzord.
At 90 meters tall and nearly 200 tons, the Dragonzord
Ooh.
proved a match
Ah.
for the other Rangers, even
Yeah.
their Megazord.
Dragonzord's got a heavy-duty arsenal, like finger missiles. It's like flicking
Finger
the gun
missiles.
from under your nails at people.
Like
but it's
Mechagodzilla.
Why do you have gunk under your fingers?
To flick at people. Duh. That fin isn't just a cool headpiece. It shoots energy waves. And if D-Zord feels like stomping around, watch out for literally shocking earthquakes.
Despite such
Oh.
long-range weaponry, the Dragonzord seems best suited to fighting up close with its strong grappling arms and highly flexible drill tail. This drill is so impressive,
Oh.
it cut through a cocoon prison even the supposedly superior Megazord couldn't escape.
Yeah, that thing's 5 Zords in one. Guess teamwork doesn't always make the dream work.
The Dragonzord's pilot has even bested the other Rangers in combat on his own. Luckily, they helped him break
Amazing.
free from Rita's control, and he eagerly joined their fight against the forces of evil. This
Now I know
is
this thing where
Tommy Oliver.
they go haywire.
Just some rando off the street. This guy is an expert.
And when they gonna have that in
and
Death Battle?
super dedicated to ranger work. So much so, he kept wearing the tights for years and even mentored other teams. He summons and controls the Dragonzord with the Dragon Dagger by playing it like a
The
flute.
Dragon Dagger.
Wait, are all knives secretly flutes?
They've never
No, Boomstick,
not
don't!
been flutes.
Oh my god, really?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh
Wait a
god.
minute, why didn't this come up in poultry science class?
Chickens don't like music?
How stupid do you think I am? Chickens love music. Ah!
Oh god, he did it! Oh man!
As the Green Ranger, Tommy draws power from a universe-spanning energy called the Morphin
Oh
Grid.
wow.
His grid connection powers the Dragonzord too. He's a superhero and a battery.
Though like most other Zords,
Ooh.
enough damage can disrupt the Dragonzord's connection to the Morphin Grid and take it down for good.
But good luck trying. The Dragonzord is super strong. It made short work of Rita's monsters and even beat the Megazord, which has an average power output of 50,000 megavolts. That's the same kind of power as a
50,000
nuclear
megavolts.
warhead.
The Megazord was strong enough to punch a 10,000-ton monster about 40 meters off the ground.
Oh.
A punch worth 90 million newtons of force.
The Big D
Damn.
can glide past escape velocity and reach the moon. That's over 30 times the speed of sound.
The Dragonzord is also extremely durable, possibly more so than any other individual Zord of its generation. The Megazord once threw it
really?
into this mountain, which shattered.
Dang.
By comparing the known size of Dragonzord's foot to said mountain and applying the energy necessary for violent fragmentation against rock, we determined the destructive force to be worth more than 350 tons of TNT.
Okay, keep that in mind.
Dragon held its own against the
356.7
upgraded Thunder
sounds like it too.
Megazord, and even one-shot the White Tiger Zord, which was supposed to be its better in every way.
While it's unlikely
Oh.
the Dragonzord could actually defeat the Thunder Megazord on its own, it certainly stands a chance with its ultimate form.
That's right, it's got a
Ultimate
semi-Megazord
form,
mode
awesome.
of its own. While each Power Ranger has their own Zord, there's been a few times when a Ranger has called on other Zords, not to pilot directly, just to combine with theirs.
And so, Tommy can
Aw,
summon the
snap.
Mastodon, Triceratops, and Saber-Tooth Tiger Zords to form
Nope,
Dragon
he's going
Zord
through it.
Fighting Mode, or Battle Mode, or Dragon Megazord. He
Aw,
never really
shoot.
settled on a name.
Well, it's
Aw,
mighty
shit.
powerful and turns its tail into a drill spear that kills basically everything in one shot. Seriously, it never lost a battle against anything Rita threw at it. So,
Yep.
why don't they always
Wow.
do that?
And Rita's magic is devastating
That's gonna be a
enough to
problem.
obliterate an entire floating island.
Sadly, Tommy would lose his control
That's
of
gonna
the
be
Dragonzord
awesome.
when he lost his powers to his one weakness. A magic
That's gonna
candle!
be power up.
Oh no! Look
Magic
out,
candle.
slowly
What?
dripping wax!
But powers or no powers, Tommy kept fighting the good fight, eventually regaining
That's a bit
his original
advantage.
Morphin abilities with the Master Morpher. Perhaps one day, the Dragonzord will rise again.
Dragonzord!
Yep.
The year
Rock 'em.
was
Oh, here we go.
1954, less than a decade after Japan was bombarded with the first atomic weapons. The nuclear age
Love that
had
movie.
begun.
But
Godzilla's
one of these
final roar in that
atomic
movie was so
weapons
fucking
woke
epic.
something up.
So awesome.
Godzilla!
It's Godzilla!
This ginormous radioactive
Godzilla.
kaiju decimated
It's Godzilla.
Japan. Things looked pretty
Yeah.
bad until a scientist deployed a bomb strong enough to kill the monster. The Oxygen Destroyer, which does
Yep.
exactly what it says on the tin.
Right. Dr.
Like, didn't his
Serizawa's
bones get
bomb could
erased with the-
specifically target and destroy
the Oxygen
oxygen
Destroyer?
molecules, liquefying most living tissue. This weapon was
Weird how
so
they managed to get the
dangerous,
bones.
Serizawa feared its very existence threatened the entire human race.
So he went down martyr style, taking out Godzilla and all knowledge of his weird bomb. All that remained
Oh, there
was
you go.
Godzilla's
Roy.
bones.
Probably for the best. Still, a weapon like that might have come in handy
Oh,
when a few
okay.
decades later, another Godzilla showed up.
Surprise!
Yeah.
bitches! Ah!
Turns out, Japan had been the target of many different types of kaiju for years
Mothra.
and had developed an anti-monster defense force to combat them.
Unfortunately, their super powerful maser cannons barely even scratch
I like that
this
movie.
new
Where
Godzilla.
Gargantuous.
Just look at him. Didn't even care.
Yeah.
Like
look
the
at him.
Oxygen Destroyer before,
He's-
Japan needed a new weapon to combat Godzilla. They gathered their foremost experts in the fields of robotics, microwaves, low-temperature physics, and someone whose work can only be described
Right.
as cyber necromancy. Together, these leading scientists developed a revolutionary
That's a
weapon
big robot,
like
big-ass
nothing
robot.
before it.
Mechagodzilla!
Made out of bones.
Sure, technically this isn't the first Mechagodzilla we've seen, but it's
Mechagodzilla!
certainly the deadliest and the most unique. So much so,
Yup.
it is given its own distinct name. Kiru, a
Kiryu.
combination of kanji meaning machine and
Oh, I
dragon.
carry you!
Hear you? Sounds lame.
Machine
I'll
dragon.
stick with Mechagodzilla, thank you. Standing
Yup.
60 meters tall and weighing
You too.
40,000 tons.
Battery like 2
Full
hours,
gear,
dang.
this badass cyber monster
Dang.
is loaded with all sorts of weapons. Rocket launchers, rail cannons, grappling wires, spinning drill hands, a battering ram jetpack, and even retractable Assassin's Creed blades with an extra zap.
Oh yeah, I
And
remember
just like
those.
Zilla himself, Mecha G fires laser beams from his mouth. This twin maser cannon is twice as powerful as the maser guns that successfully killed other non-Godzilla giant monsters.
Kiru is certainly skilled
Successfully?
in melee
I
combat
don't remember
and
them
is
dying.
surprisingly athletic for its size.
Well, destroyer
Look at
kind
it
of.
go!
However, with its
yeah,
enormous
it
arsenal,
is.
it is far better suited to
Look how him
long-range
jump.
strikes.
Amazing.
Like with its ultimate weapon, the Absolute Zero Cannon.
Dragonzord's up close
So
and
it's like a super
Mechagodzilla's
ice beam?
As the
Long
name
range.
suggests, it unequivocally brings its target's temperature to absolute zero. or
Absolute zero.
Kelvin. But this beam isn't just
couldn't do
freezing
that
its
thanks to
target,
Godzilla.
It's literally destroying
Because
all
Godzilla's
of
so
its
strong.
existing energy at once. A practically impossible feat of physics.
Man.
This results in crushing the entire target from within at an atomic level.
Oh,
Yeah, Godzilla took that on head on and it just left a hole in his
Speaking
chest.
of which, Kiru is actually
big-ass
built
hole
around
in
the
his chest.
skeletal remains of the original Godzilla, giving him all
can
the
even do
size
that?
and strength of the king of the monsters.
So it's kind of like they're pulling off a robotic Weekend at Bernie's with Old Man Godzilla's bones? Amazing.
Kiru also utilizes biochemical and molecular-based DNA computers, which are actually based on real-life experimental technology. This infused Godzilla's own DNA to improve operation speeds and give Kiru
it's
subconscious
comics.
motor control, sort of a simple AI, which lets it perform some limited actions on its own, exactly like my own Cyber Goose. With the
Remember that-
skeleton of a goose and some extra parts
It's
I have lying
Mechagodzilla.
around, I say he's a masterpiece of
Yeah,
modern
Mechagodzilla
science.
Goose.
Well, he's got two heads now, so do we call
Hear
him
you,
a
Goose.
goose or a geese?
It's a
Mechagodzilla.
goose. Just
Goose.
one goose.
But two heads make two goose, therefore a geese.
It's a goose!
Oh god.
Oh yeah, this version.
Oh, shut off the power.
Kiru is piloted by Lieutenant Akane
Oh.
Yashiro, a longtime member of the
Are you gonna break up the part where it goes haywire?
Our standard self-loathing anime protagonist.
She thinks
Yeah.
she's worthless because she has no parents and accidentally got some of her friends killed. So now nobody really likes her,
Yeah.
which is real bummer. But hey, cheer
Yeah.
up, lady! You get to fight giant lizards with a big-ass killer robot, and that's freaking
It was
awesome!
only important that first
Akane
movie.
doesn't technically pilot from within Kiru,
She's
but
put
rather
on
from a
sidelines in
nearby
the second
jet plane,
one.
the AC-3 White Heron, which can fly over 900 kilometers per hour. Under Akane's control, Kiru has battled Godzilla several times and always came out on top.
But plot twist.
Not really, it was a
Akane
tie.
isn't Mechagodzilla's only pilot. It turns out there's someone else behind the controls. A ghost in the machine. It's the spirit
Yep.
of the original Godzilla. Surprise again, bitches! It's Ghost Robot.
The
Yep, there you
DNA
go.
of Godzilla can
Goes
wrestle
haywire.
the mech from Akane at any point, causing her to lose complete control.
Giving the king another chance to trash Japan again. Always fun to relive the good old days.
It is
Yeah.
strongly implied
Me
Akane
mad
and
too, someone
Kiru
take
came
care of
to
my
an
body.
understanding of sorts,
Take control of my
realizing
body
that they
like
were
that.
each shadows of a tragic past, struggling to find purpose in life.
Like college roommates.
Regardless of who is steering the ship, Kiru is an extremely tough machine.
He's lifted and thrown Godzilla around like a sack of potatoes, and this version of the Big G weighed 25,000 tons.
Kiru actually survived being
Ooh.
at the epicenter of its own Absolute
Mm.
Zero blast, and multiple direct hits from Godzilla's atomic breath attack.
Which is even
Yeah.
strong enough to overpower the Absolute Zero.
Kiru is even fast enough to dodge the atomic breath, which, based on this instance where an older Mechagodzilla forced the beam into space, likely travels faster than Mach 2 speeds. Kiru itself can
Ooh.
also fly from Alaska to the middle of Russia while carrying another kaiju in just a few minutes. Given how quickly Kiru's fuel burns
Okay.
in flight, in order to make it, Kiru was likely flying around Mach 40.
But that's sadly the Mecha Monster's biggest flaw. Its battery life is worse than the goddamn Nintendo Switch.
While the White Herons use microwave tech to recharge Kiryu on the fly, a full charge only lasts for about 2 hours at most. And using more intensive features like jet flight and the Absolute Zero cannon drains it much
I swear
faster.
it goes bad.
In fact, just one use of the Absolute Zero drains 40%.
But who cares when he's so badass he can tear you apart in just a few minutes? With all this power at his metal fingertips, this is one epic machine. No man or beast stands a chance against the might of Mechagodzilla.
Kiryu, お前にはわかるよね。さあ、そろそろ行こうか。
Alright, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, I've got
Okay.
a sized hunger that only Blue Apron can.
Alright, let's discuss this.
By
Man,
now,
I'm
you've
rooting for
probably heard of
Mechagodzilla.
Blue
I'm rooting for
Apron, the leading
Mechagodzilla.
meal
Only because I'm a
delivery service
Godzilla
in
fan. I'm
the
rooting for
US.
him.
Choose your meals
I feel like Dragonzord has his bad because of his arsenal, and plus he can link up with the other ones.
Blue Apron offers 3 flexible plans, whether it be meals for
You can link with
2
the other
or
Zords.
the WW Freestyle plan.
Plus, even
You
though I
have
move.
control over
And
which
plus,
meals you
Kiryu's
receive
battery
weekly,
life
and
is
each
bad.
delivery comes with easy-to-follow cooking
But if he
instructions
goes
and all
haywire,
the
he might
ingredients
take
you
this
need.
in.
So say goodbye to those last-minute dashes to the grocery store. With Blue Apron's seasonally inspired,
It's gonna be a
chef-created
haywire
recipes,
Kiryu
you're
versus
not just
a
making meals, you're making
a
memories.
Zord.
My favorite part is feeling like a
Dragonzord.
master chef, making
A
creative
Zord
and
combined
delicious
Dragonzord,
meals with
Super
my own
Dragonzord,
hands.
what do you call
You
it?
guys really need to try it out.
It's pretty nice coming home knowing I'll have a delicious
Oh, it's
meal
epic.
with
Oh, it's gonna be
these.
3D too.
And as a
I'm
thanks
rooting
to
for
you for
Kiryu.
watching this show, we have a deal you'd be crazy
I feel like
to say no
Dragonzord
to.
gonna win, but
Start
I'm rooting
making
for Kiryu.
delicious, brag-worthy meals at home
Go
without the
Kiryu.
hassle. Try Blue Apron.
Go
This
Mechagodzilla.
week's
Mechagodzilla.
menu and get $60 off at blueapron.com/battle.
Yeah, we can Blue Apron.
That's blueapron.com/battle.
Blue Apron.
Mechagodzilla's a cool monster though. You gotta admit
But
it.
right now, it's time for
Gotta
a
admit,
death
it's a
battle.
cool robot. Oh, best battle time. Here we go, baby. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Oh, just show the intro of what's happening. Oh. Oh, they're fighting that hole. Ooh. That tail.
Ah, nice work, Dragonzord. Let's crush this tin can.
Oh. Oh, up there you go. Shooting a beam. Oh, God. A hole in the mouth.
目標確認。総称は警備。慎重に行こう。
If Mechagodzilla goes haywire, he could possibly. Soon he could go crazy. Alright, here we go. But his battery life is small, so he... Ooh.
倒れてる。今がチャンス。
He can link up.
スリュートゼロ起動。
Up, absolute zero. Up. So, shouldn't have done that.
Oh no, you don't.
Dragonzord. He's out. No, you don't.
持ちこたえて。キル。今行く。
I'm coming. Oh, she's not with him? Okay. Oh, giant robot battle. Giant monster robot battle.
キル。
Robot monster battle. Oh. She's dead. Oh, he's finna go haywire. Oh. He's been calling the Zords, ain't he? Oh, music. He's on haywire. He's been calling the Zords. Oh, shit. Ooh! 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 Gut punching! Ooh!
This isn't working. We need more power.
Yup, even in calm. Here we go!
Come together.
Oh, yes. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Uh-oh. Oh, snap. Let's go, baby.
Ready mode. Powered up and ready for action. Let's finish this.
His battery life probably gonna run out. Oh, God. Oh! He's still fighting though, baby. Let's go! Oh! Ooh. Ooh. Kiryu still fighting back. Godzilla still fighting. He's got his Godzilla instinct working. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh! That's some major stuff he was doing. Oh, shoot. Ooh, God. Oh. Oh, absolute zero. Oh, yes! Oh! All right. Oh, yo! Oh. Yes! Yes! Yeah!
Oh man!
All right!
Close one.
Finding the victor here wasn't easy. Both
All
have
right,
performed amazing
Kiryu!
feats of
Right,
strength in their
Mechagodzilla!
ability. Both wielded massive arsenals of unbelievable devastation.
Akane definitely proved herself fighting Godzilla a few times, though Tommy did have way more experience piloting mechs and fighting monsters for years and years. Plus,
Yeah.
he's a friggin' superhero.
But while skill and experience
He
are
fought
incredibly important, it
Mechagodzilla.
doesn't always triumph over raw power.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
I hope.
Compared to Kiryu, the Dragonzord was rather lightweight, with far less impressive feats of strength.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Dragonzord could match the Megazord. Who could lift a 10,000
Mechagodzilla fought Godzilla.
Mechagodzilla tossed around a 25,000-ton Godzilla, more than double
Yep.
the weight. Mecha G certainly had the advantage up close.
And also from a distance. Kiryu's arsenal was overall better suited to long-range combat thanks to a wider assortment of missile and beam weapons. Simply put,
All right.
Kiryu possessed more options for controlling and ending this fight.
Like how they both had instant kill moves, but only one of those depended on getting right up close. Plus, while Fighting Mode's max power wasn't too clear, it could compete with the Thunder Megazord and Rita herself.
Remember how Rita blew up an island? Easily one of the most impressive destruction feats in the Ranger's early years. Based on this image,
Yeah.
we can measure the exact scale of the island.
To blow that shit up, you'd need a blast of at least 2.6 gigatons of TNT. So Dragonzord's Ultra Drill Stab was likely in the same ballpark in terms of power
Okay.
output.
However, this pales in comparison to the
To the absolute zero.
Here, it's destroying the real-life Prince Hotel New Tower and several surrounding
And
buildings.
Godzilla survived
Using
that.
the known scale of these structures, the energy output to destroy them must equal 128 teratons of TNT.
That's
Whoa.
49,000 times more powerful. And don't forget, Mega G once survived being in the middle of this blast. There was no
It
way
sure did.
Dragonzord could put down this tough son of a Zilla.
Dragonzord's arsenal and Tommy's skills certainly made this an intense match, but they were clearly outclassed by
boosted.
Kiryu's awesome power and unwavering durability.
I'm just glad
Yeah.
that the fight drag on.
The winner is
Nice.
Kiryu.
Mechagodzilla!
All right, Mechagodzilla.
Hey,
All
thanks for
right.
watching this episode. If you want the battle music for yourself, you can get it by clicking the link in the description below. And check out on the right
Alright.
side of the screen next
Nice.
to Ben, you can watch more stuff.
And let's see who's next on Death Battle. Wait, is that Hiei? Sasuke? Oh, yeah! Sasuke versus Hiei! Alright, yeah! Sasuke versus Hiei. The real Death Battle. The one we should have got instead of DBX. Alright. Well, that was Dragonzord versus Mechagodzilla. One of my favorite fights of this season. Of the whole show. I'm so glad my boy Mechagodzilla came through. It's from a moment you can tell, cause like he fought against Godzilla, who weighed like way heavier than what Dragonzord is. Now I thought he was way bigger too. And they got some of the comic feats on there, which is pretty good. And the Absolute Zero. And plus, I knew it was going to come down to Dragonzord being with the Zords versus Kiryu that's haywire. It's going to come down to that. I'm just glad he came through, especially with that battery life. I thought it was I was a little scared for the battery life. They say he was going to have 2 hours of battery life. But then again, this is a short fight, so it shouldn't really matter. He tried to use the Absolute Zero. The first time I was like, oh man, it's over. He don't use it. But he was interrupted thanks to Tommy. Wow. Well, Tommy did put up a good fight. Damn, man. Power Rangers still got a loss. Power Rangers still lost. Too bad for Power Rangers. But that was a good death battle. I commend Tommy putting up a good fight. Way to go, my boy Mechagodzilla. Kiryu. Mechagodzilla. I'll just call him Mechagodzilla. Way to go. Awesome death battle. 8 out of 10. Have a nice day, you same people.